Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another video today. So guys, the good folks at Elgato went ahead and sent me over a package of one of their newest products to do a review video for you guys. As you guys know, I've been an Elgato partner for a while now. We've done a lot of review videos in the past for them on their products as well. If you want to check out any of those, go ahead and click the link in the description below. But that is of course ranging from their game capture cards, the Stream Deck, the green screen, and of course the Elgato key light itself. Now of course, sticking on with of course the Elgato key light itself, I really do love it. It really helps out with the lighting inside of the getting a good shot for my content. Of course, if you're a content creator, streamer, or if you work with cameras in general, you know how much good lighting can affect how high quality your picture turns out. Now for example, I'm gonna go ahead and shut off my key light right here, and you guys will see how much of a difference it does make. Now inside of my room right now, I just have my ceiling lights on, and then of course my two monitors right here. So that's what's kind of giving that blue hint of it. But you guys can see how much shadow is on my face. Of course, I do have soundproofing black acoustic foam, so I know not a lot of light reflects off the wall. But you guys can see how much of a difference the key light does make for your camera quality. And I'm using right now a GoPro Hero 7 and the Elgato Cam Link to go ahead and capture this get the shot for you guys. So we got some good quality camera right here to get the shot, but with the light it makes it's literally no pun intended, it's night and day, right? But what they went ahead and sent over is of course the more friendly version of the key light, and that is of course the Key Light Air. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this bad boy. I'm gonna set it all up for you guys and show you guys how you guys can use the app to turn on the light and change all of course the warm and the brightness of the camera, all through of course if you want to use a smartphone, a computer such as a Windows device or an iOS device. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Alright guys, so outside of the Key Light Air box, you will see some informational stats right here with Wi-Fi enabled, 1400 lumens, adjustable color, space saving, and of course the freestanding with the weighted base. So, and to go ahead and take it out, you pull it out from the side, and once you go ahead and do that, you will be greeted with this really big information graphic right here. And I do like this a lot. It's very easy to read with the graphics alone, but I like this idea with having a really big thing. So when you open it up, this is the first thing you see, and you really take a look at it, and it's not just like a little pamphlet that you open it up and then you toss it aside and really don't look at it. So I do like that. Once you pull that off, you will be greeted with the contents inside as well. And in this box right here is all the other accessories and attachments that come with the light, so you can go ahead and connect the light to the extending pole and of course the wall adapter itself. So there's the accessories that attach it to the pole itself, and then of course here is the AC wall adapter. So yeah, very simple what we got in that box. Moving that to the side, you also do get a little pamphlet in here, just a little bit more I guess information if you guys would like to go ahead and take a little read there. But we're gonna move that to the side. We will go ahead and build everything. I'll show you guys step by step, but here is that weighted base. So the shiny part right here, which you see with the sticker, that is actually the bottom. You will actually see that matte finish on your desk. But to the main attraction, to the key light itself, so it is a lot smaller than of course the original key light, but it's still, I say it does get the job done. But opening it up, just go ahead and tear off the little sticky tape that they go ahead and attach there, and then once you go ahead and pull that out, you guys can see it's a complete white finish light. I guess you don't really see any LEDs or anything like that, so it's very nice. And in the back, just like the key light itself, you do have that Elgato design. So yeah, we'll put that to the side, and the last item we have in the box is the actual pole that the key light will sit on, and this goes ahead and extends, and you can make the key light taller with of course just loosening off this knob right here, and it goes ahead and opens in and out. And there actually is a measurement on the side of the key light as well, so you know exactly in the increments of how high you are going up. Now of course, to build it, we got all the little accessories out. So these three items, I should say, are what we use for attaching everything. So these two are going to work together to attach the key light to the pole, and then this bottom guy, the little screw, is going to attach the pole to the free base, the weighted base. Now this is the AC wall adapter. I really do like this. That is what plugs into the key light itself, but you're probably looking at this like, okay, how do I plug that into the wall? Elgato, since if it does ship worldwide, and everybody does have different regional I guess wall plugs, they actually give you this like exchangeable wall adapter plug. So for me, I'm in Canada, we use the US plug, so it's very simple. You just go ahead and screw it on and it goes ahead and clicks, and once that's in, you can go ahead and plug that into wall. And to take it out, you just go ahead and push on the little pusher and it pops right off, and then if you need to grab another one, you just go ahead and screw it back in. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the US wall adapter plug because that's the one I do need. Now to go ahead and build the key light itself, you will go ahead and have the freestanding base, and like I said, this part is the bottom. You'll take this guy and then put it through there so you have the screw sticking out, and then on that part it's pretty simple. You just screw in the pull. It's kind of easier to kind of do it sideways, I want to say, so you guys will see in a second. So yeah, it actually does have a little notch too as well, so you know exactly where to go. But yeah, it's a little easier to do it sideways, but honestly the fastest and easiest way is actually to do this part last. I just wanted to show this part up close so you guys have a little idea of how you guys screw on the pole. But getting onto the part of attaching the key light to the pole, so on the back you guys will see a little screw in, and there is the power switch as well. The screw in will be for, of course, your little, I want to call it like a ball a joint adapter. So you screw that in, and then you go ahead and take this other piece and you open it up a little bit so it does fit the ball, and once you have that connected together, you just go and screw it back in, and the functionality, it works exactly as the job is intended. You do have a joint that it goes ahead and moves, so when your key light is all installed, you can go ahead and point it in different angles if you do please. But like I said, you want to attach the pole to the freestanding base last, so I went ahead and took it off, and you just go ahead and put it back into this little adapter, screw it all in. Once it is all fastened, you're pretty much good to go. Your key light is all ready for installation purposes wise, and you're just gonna have to attach it to the freestanding base. And the last thing you need to do is gonna be, of course, hooking up to your Wi-Fi so you can control it with the app itself. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. That is basically how easy it is to set up the Key Light Air. Now, of course, guys, we're gonna go ahead and set up the key light so you can control the lighting, turn it on and off with the app itself. So I'm gonna be doing this on my iPhone. So if you guys are doing an iPhone as well or Android device, you go ahead and go to the App Store or Play Store and download Elgato's Control Center app. Now, what you want to do is grab your key light itself, the Key Light Air, go ahead and plug it in, and we're gonna go ahead and jump over to the phone, and you guys will have to be on a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It will not work over 5G, unfortunately, but of course, if you guys are in your settings, go to Wi-Fi, you guys will see at the bottom, you guys will see it says Elgato Key Light Air, and then mine says 2A95. I'm just gonna go ahead and click that, and it's gonna say go ahead and join. So you're gonna go ahead and click the next step right there. So we're gonna click next, and it's gonna say joining the Wi-Fi, and then once it goes ahead and joins the Wi-Fi, that is about it. You can go ahead and control the light inside of the Elgato app. So now it says waiting for Elgato Key Light Air, and now once it is all done, it will say accessory has joined and then the Wi-Fi, and then now we're gonna go ahead and go over to the app itself, and then now we are inside the app, and I can go ahead and click the button, and it will turn on just like that on my phone, and I can change the warmth, make it a little colder type of shot, and then of course if I want to change up the brightness, I can go ahead and slam that up to 100, and then of course turn it down. All right, so let's go ahead and do the outro. Now, of course, like I said, the Key Light Air is a more budget friendly, but I'm not saying it's the cheapest light either, because this bad boy does run you $130 at the time of recording this video. But a lot of the great features that you do have inside of the Key Light, you have in the Key Light Air. The Key Light Air is just a little bit smaller. It's not as bright, but honestly, for myself, I do not even rock the Key Light at max brightness. And then for this guy, one of the features that it does have with, of course, the base, I actually was like, how do I feel about that? How much more desk saving space am I gonna get compared to the clamp? I thought the clamp was pretty good, but considering that this is a smaller light, I do like the base now a little bit better. Because why I like this is because it's still a base where, like, if it sits on a table, you can still put stuff on top, so you're not really losing that space, that surface area on your table. But a really nice feature that I like about the Key Light Air with the base is, of course, if I have it on my table here and I want to go ahead and record another video of an unboxing on a big table or something, and I need good lighting, am I going to go ahead and take off the key light and take off the clamp and pull it out, and that can take a long while? Or will I just take this bad boy and literally he's on the table, I just pick him up, I grab him, I unplug the wall adapter, and I bring it to wherever I'm shooting my next shot, and then I can get some good lighting there. So yeah, guys, like I said, those are some great features, but I want to say my biggest favorite feature of all the key lights is, of course, the integration of the EcoSpace for Elgato itself. You guys can see, like, I can control the lighting with a Stream Deck. I can turn that on and off. I think that's a really great feature. And of course, guys, I can control that with my smartphone as well. And what is actually really nice is I do have an Corsair K95 Platinum keyboard, and Corsair and Elgato are partnered companies that now my macro keys do have the Elgato Stream Deck integrated them in there as well, so I can even turn off the lights with a keyboard. So I really like all the integrations, but you guys tell me. That was the unboxing and review of the Keylight Air. Do you guys think it's worth the $130, the big knockoff of $70? Would you guys pick up the Keylight Air? You guys tell me in the comment section below, but really want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, always stay hype, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
What's up?